sex has become boring. And so how can we make it more exciting? How can we have exciting sex? Hi, this is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist with a doctorate in human sexuality, and I'm from Eros Coaching. First of all, sex can be boring when you have it the same way all the time. Most people who have sex the same way all the time are basically in habit. They are not wanting to rock anything because they're probably nervous, or they are not very comfortable with their bodies and with exploring different things. If you're finding that you are caught in some kind of a rut and routine and you are feeling bored about sex, in all likelihood your partner is probably also feeling bored. You may want to raise this up to your partner and say, you know what, sweetheart, I find that when we have sex, we always seem to have sex in the same way. How would you feel if we try doing this? Don't try to do too many new things at the same time. Just do one new thing. And if your partner is not receptive to it, you can try doing it anyway. Okay? Don't do things without consent, but you can just do things new for yourself. Have a secret intent. And it could be to stroke your partner in a different way. And that by itself keeps the lovemaking a little bit more fun for you. There was a time in my life when I was very new to sex. I was finding myself getting bored of having sex in the same way. And I decided to take personal responsibility by saying, fine, if you're finding sex boring, then what can you do to make sex interesting? So I decided every time I have sex, I'll just do one new thing different. I just try one new thing. And it means maybe wearing something different. It could mean trying to start sex in a different position. It could mean reading a book and trying a new technique. And it could mean making one sound so that I become more expressive in the bedroom. So I took responsibility for myself by having that secret intent. And gradually over time, I realized some of the things that I really wanted to explore wasn't going to happen if I didn't ask my partner, if I didn't involve my partner. I didn't want to spring it on them, and I definitely wanted their consent and their permission. And so then I started to ask. The way I started to broach this was I would ask after sex, like, you know, how was that? You know, the next time, will it be okay if we try this? And then the next time came around and I would remind my partner, remember the last time we said we tried this? How do you feel if we try this? And so this is how slowly we became more experimental, slowly. And we don't want to freak out our partner by doing too many things at the same time. Sometimes we get impatient and we go on this big quest to shake things up. And sometimes that freaks out our partner. So we need to first also, when we talk about making things exciting, is get real with yourself. What is it that will make things a little bit more exciting for you? Maybe you want to come up with a bucket list of things that would you always wanted to try, but you haven't had the chance to try. You don't have to go through all of it at once, but just look at it, look at your list and see, this is the thing that I feel is the one that would challenge me a little bit, but it's not too scary. Once you get there, then you come back to your list and then you feel into how you can get this next most exciting thing for you possible. And sometimes what is exciting for you is not exciting for your partner. So this is when you need to have a dialogue around it. It's very important to respect your partner and to know that just because you talk about it doesn't mean that it's going to happen immediately, and maybe it's not going to happen at all. And the whole point of it is, what kind of a relationship do you want? Do you want a relationship where you can talk to your partner about your desires, no matter how small, how ridiculous it is? It's not about coercing your partner. It's not about forcing your partner. It's about having intimacy by being vulnerable with your partner. And if your partner makes fun of you, you can always say, sweetheart, that's just my way of wanting to be close to you by being real and honest with you. Is that important to you? Just call your bluff, just call your bluff when they make fun of you, and make them know that you felt hurt and you would appreciate that your partner honors your desire to have a true connection with them. So I hope this video has been useful to you. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, you can always post it below, and you can drop me an email at ask@eroscoaching.com. This is Martha of Eros Coaching.